things like that, I think. What?
I was thinking of this. I gotta find it somewhere either raw. Hopefully I got it. There was a chunk of it, the whole thing that was lost because their bots were down and I didn't start recording it on mine. But somewhere in there, I go on a pretty epic litany after Courtney's been saying the same stupid shit over and over again and not listening to me for a long ass time. I eventually go, Courtney, you are the, and it's like rolls for like 2 minutes for like one breath, you know. These 2 minutes was, and fucking, my thing is, Jay is standing behind Courtney fucking laughing.
What? Oh my goodness.
I gotta find that part. That'll be good to see. Those things always make me laugh because, I mean, what really I like about those most of all, I like the obvious flow state when I'm highly agitated and highly like big voice loud, and then going super fast, and the words are coming out perfectly, and it's just like I put together like a whole paragraph of screaming rage that's when it comes out perfect, it's perfectly logical and not rage filled at all in its reasoning, and I love to hear it. I love to hear myself do that when I can pull it off. It takes a certain confluence of genuine rage and plenty of amphetamines and a gusto for life.
Imagine how much better that would feel if you could just do it with your fist.
If I could do it with that thing on?
Well, that too, but like with your fist, like, dude.
Oh. Well, I know I don't really. That's another feeling. It's SE stuff. I don't really. I'm not into that. That sounds
I do
painful.
say her polar TI though.
She has to have it. It's the only explanation. Because I mean, if I say like, okay, if remember Joe, if you don't finish your sandwich, bring home the leftovers. And then Joe gets home and you go, did you finish your sandwich? He goes, no. Well, did you bring over your leftovers? Bring home your leftovers? He goes, no. I did it right, huh? And you go, no, Joe, because remember, if you don't finish your sandwich, that means you do bring home leftovers. Let's try again tomorrow's lunch, okay? For sure, we're going to get it tomorrow. This is really simple, Joe. You're going to get it. He doesn't finish the sandwich. Comes home. I didn't finish the sandwich, and I didn't bring home the leftovers. See? And you go, no, Joe, let's try this again. Next day, he does finish the sandwich. He brings home someone else's leftovers. You go, no, Joe, we don't want someone else's leftovers. Remember, it's if you don't finish the sandwich. Oh, right. And can you imagine doing that for an entire school year and not one day in the school year does Joe correctly execute the instructions? That's what it was like talking with Courtney.
I wonder. I don't know. So what do you think her type is then?
She's an ESFP.
Hold it back up.
Hold it back up. This? Hold that.
Who's holding up what?
Oh, you got the same pen.
Is
You guys
it?
are pen buddies. You know, I think Quadtravel, I think Quadtravel.com might certify pen buddies.
Pen buddies. This is our fist bump. Have the pen.
I wonder though if there's an element of like, do you think it's possible? I mean, it has to be possible. No, I don't know. Like, let's say, what if she was an INTP? Would there be a point where like some emotional override would take place and she would eschew her logic just for the sake of like some emotional argument she was trying to make? Or do you think that wouldn't happen with an INTP?
I mean, I haven't seen that logic that she might eschew heretofore
Oh.
really either. I've seen a lot of TE, but the book says blah. It's her
Oh.
normal response to, why do you have an umbrella and covered in water, Eric? Oh, because I just came in from outside and it's raining. No, it's not. The weatherman said it was going to be clear.
I was only asking because, well, I have TI in the third, and I feel like when I get in an argument, like my husband says, I make his brain want to explode because I just argue whatever I have to like try and make it seem like I'm right. And then later I'll come in and be like, yeah, I knew what you were trying to say, but I wasn't going to agree with you at the time.
Oh yeah, that sounds explodable.
I was like, I wonder if there's a little bit of that going on. Like maybe she gets it, she just doesn't want to, so she's just gonna argue whatever. No,
No,
she doesn't get it. Oh.
An INTP can only ignore logic for like a brief period of complete losing their shit.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
Like I said, she either has an extremely strong will that allowed her to willfully ignore what she knew for that long, or she has extremely poor TI. Too poor for fourth slot, for sure.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that. God damn it. Nobody listens to Taylor.
No, I mean, I've seen examples of it before, like just in previous stuff that's gone on, but
I did not listen to you or disagree with you, Taylor. I just never had a reason to proclaim her anything.
I hope I'm giving you my disappointed face.
I mean, Taylor, I actually don't think I really have an opinion about anybody's type unless I need it for an argument.
First of all, you have opinions even when they're not useful. Don't pretend like you're that TI driven on assessments and things. Second of all, shut the fuck up, because third of all, the first thing I said.
Okay, but no, because I can think of a number of people that I don't have an opinion on. Like, for example, Neptune.
Don't care about. The number of people haven't been here on it. The number of people haven't been the subject of months of drama over it.
But I mean, I don't have an opinion on Neptune's type.
You don't?
No, not really. I mean, he might be an INTP or whatever. I don't care. That's the thing. I don't care really because I know who he is. He seems like I know I'm dealing with Neptune. It doesn't matter to me at all. Now, if I had to make the argument for some reason, otherwise important.
Holding up our pens like, wait.
I thought that you were doing a hand signal.
Oh.
But yeah, you do have an opinion. You're just not gonna say it.
I was gonna say, I think it's the differentiation between an opinion and what would be the word for like caring about something. Like you have an opinion, you just might not
interest.
care.
Yeah, opinion versus interest. But I can honestly tell you, I have my opinion about a lot of people is, oh, that's not resolved, or that hasn't been given standing to be adjudicated yet.
And that's a fine state of being for most things to last indefinitely. Most things don't need to be parsed out. I could give a shit what most people are. I give a shit less what Neptune is. It's just funny because he thinks he's an INFJ and he's not.
The thing is, now I care about what Courtney is because I had to explain a crazy phenomenon of a person, of some sort of creature that looked exactly like a human being, that spoke English perfectly well, but apparently could understand nothing. She could speak it. She looked like a human, but was hollow from an understanding perspective, so that words that went in, she just perceived as random sounds.
I hate you that you're just figuring this out just now.
I've never had good cause to figure it out. There's not been any cause to give my mental attention to it. But that phenomenon, witnessing that that crazy thing, it made me realize how important my work is.
Mhm.
Your work to do well by pissing people off.
Say again, Taylor?
Your work of changing the world for the better by pissing idiots off one at a time.
Sort of, but my work is shaming the wrong. That's my whole work.
What happens to your work and its meaning when you realize that the world is full of mostly idiots?
Well, that just makes for fertile ground for my powerful work.
It kind of turns it into not a world.
It's a target-rich environment.
Stop imposing rightness and art and autonomy and other virtues on people.
I can't stop.
Hmm.
I
That's,
don't think I can do the.
that is the most like martyrous way you could say no I've ever heard.
I can tell you right now, I do not think that I will ever get the hang up or feel comfortable with or want to do moving people that doesn't involve their being made explicit. They're being made aware explicitly of shit that I don't technically feel obligated to make them explicitly aware of.
Okay. Well,
Because it's not because I'm just that not TE. At the end of the day, it is way more important that wrongness not stand before me unshamed than it is that I get laid.
no, it's not.
You know what? God damn it, Taylor, it is. God damn it, it is. I am not sleeping with any woman. She disqualified herself today. I told her, I said, you are disqualified, Courtney. You are prohibited from ever sleeping with me. You need to not bring it up ever again. You are not allowed to sleep with me forever. It's revoked. It's not suspended.
Forever?
Forever.
She can't earn her way back into your pants.
She's gonna have to try. She's gonna have to put on. She's gonna have to do a lot. Okay, she has to work hard if she wants. Maybe potentially she could. Maybe, but she's gonna have to work really hard at it.
I've never been.
Hard is like flashing you on camera or something. It's probably all it would take.
Well, I'm going to come up with some sort of protocol. She really wanted to be super eager to get back into the not revoked status. And then she only always gets suspended. Then she has to wait for the suspension to be lifted. Then she get back into normal. And then she gets cut at the front of the line or anything.
I really, really hope that I get the opportunity at some point to cock block you for saying stupid shit like this. I'll be in there like a fucking goalie in soccer. Swatting pussies out the way. Like, nope, he's got morals. Nope, he's got morals. I was doing it being loud.
Hey, if it's something questionable, I want to be cock blocked for sure. I don't want to do anything I'm going to regret. I don't want to do anything the other person's going to regret.
What fucking It is presumptuous to think that you can figure that out.
I agree. I'm not saying, therefore I won't act. I'm saying I don't want to do anything that I have, good enough reason to believe the other person might regret. I'd rather err on the side of caution. After all, I'm dealing with people's feelings. It matters.
That's good. How does that work with people like in your day-to-day, like your friends that you hang out with and stuff like that? Do you guys get in the same type of arguments, or is it different here in the
I don't have any friends anymore. I just have all these friends. I've replaced all the people in my life with these wonderful people, including you, Jewel.
Oh.
And people don't do this to me in person.
What?
People,
I can't hear you.
people are less inclined to yell at me or disagree with me in person.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I think probably that's true for everybody in life, though, that you're more, even no matter how unlikely you are to yell, you're slightly more likely